Look at my baby. Something about. My baby. Yeah, what the coming? Alright, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more. I ain't gonna even say Cincinnati. This Lincoln Heights. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, ladies and gentlemen. There you see some brothers and some sisters out of Lincoln Heights, out there with them sticks, out there with them poles, out there with them hammers, them ratchets. Hey, they not playing no games. Now, if you are familiar with the situation, this past Friday, a group of cowardly neo-Nazis came out to the Lincoln Heights area of Ohio. Now, I've had several calls about this area of Lincoln Heights, and it is known to be a very historically Black neighborhood. Now, some people call it the hood. Like one lady told me the other day, look, they don't play in Lincoln Heights. And there you see the young lady. She has her weapon. Couple of brothers out there with some weapons. Look like some big joints, something that you don't want to get hit with. And evidently, Cincinnati or Lincoln Heights, Ohio, is an open carry state where everybody can carry their weapons. Now, evidently, I think this is after the cowardly Nazis left, hopped in the van. Many people, including myself, feel like they were escorted by the police. On my last video, people are saying that they probably were the police. Nevertheless, these people in the community came out in the show of force, and they was ready for whatever. They was ready for some action. Time for some action, like Redman said. So, once again, I got a shout out to the people of Lincoln Heights. Somebody sent me this video today of the community coming together and saying, "Nah, this ain't what it is. This ain't that." And I'm also going to show you another news clip where people are voicing their displeasure. Now, yesterday I showed you a town hall meeting where the people are basically calling out the police for allowing it to happen, almost essentially protecting the individuals. And in this article, they're basically going to almost double down on, why they didn't do anything. Just watch this real quick.
Charlene Evans helped set it on fire.
In this neighborhood, we do stand for something. This here turf is golden soil, and it won't be tarnished with things like that.
One man arranged to spell out LH on the flag, a message not to return to Lincoln Heights. To lower the temperature,
we need you, Lord, now to come in the midst of it.
Lincoln Heights Baptist Church began a spontaneous prayer.
It's all about faith. We're doing the work of God.
Still, anger went beyond the white supremacist display to the police who kept the group separate.
Nobody's coming to save us. They allowing the Nazis in.
In a statement, the Evendale Police Department says that while the protest was very offensive, it was not illegal. Look, the Sheriff's Department responding in a statement of their own that they responded to de-escalate the situation and make sure that no one was hurt. Looking forward, Pastor Julian Cook has a message.
There are obviously people who want to spread hate right now. To those people, what is your message?
You will not win. You will not win. You may try, but we have a history of being able to push past these things, as difficult as they may be. You will not win.
There has been a long list of statements and addresses from politicians, the NAACP, and more. For all of that, head over to WCPO.com. And Lincoln Heights, I'm Sean Delancey, WCPO 9 News.
All right, so there you see the brothers and sisters once again of Lincoln Heights. One lady said, look, this is golden soil. Like, from what I'm understanding, this neighborhood is rich with Black history. Like, this is an all Black area where people say, look, you normally got to check in when you come to Lincoln Heights. And then you see the young brother, after they burnt the flag, he put some big bullets too. I don't know what kind of bullets they were, but he put them in the form of L8, Lincoln Heights, that don't come around here if you ain't about that life. And so a lot of people was out there standing on what they believe in. You heard one lady say, and that's what I always, try to iterate to people who are looking for somebody to do right by us. She said it clear as day. Nobody going to save us. Nobody going to save. They literally let them in and let them, do that. And then, the police once again double down on the statement saying, well, while the, actions were offensive, it wasn't unlawful. And nobody's trying to hear that. If the roles were reversed, and some brothers go into all white neighborhood, screaming this, that, and the other, I'm pretty sure there would have been some arrests made. I don't care what you say. We can play dumb if you like, but that is the two different Americas that we live in. And lastly, I'm a man of faith myself. And, you saw the good pastor, the good Reverend Wright, and that's not his last name, but, Reverend Wright doing the right thing. He said, look, we're going to pray. And you see a lot of them brothers and sisters out there, they won't study and praying. They wanted some action. You see the girl walking around there with that big thing. They wanted some action. And you heard the brother on the film say, the cars can come through long as them people don't come back here. But, the preacher, did, what he is called to do, which was lower the temperature, come out, pray, let the people know that, they will not win. They're going to push past it. They've had some other instances like this in the past, evidently, and, they're going to, keep the faith in God. But nevertheless, a lot of people were and still are angry. Like, I'm still getting, videos. People are on edge about that situation. Well, once again, I gotta give respect. I gotta play this again. Where the brothers and sisters are out there, with them things.
Look at my baby. Come back.
Look at it. I don't know what that is she got, but that gun about as big as her.
Come back. Come back.
Point it down like she posed to. She looks like a very avid gun handler. Like, she know what she doing. Got on the, it's in the Nike Forces, matching, all blacked out. So, shout out to the young sister.
There you go. Yeah, with the coming.
And here go the police. Now the police want to ride on them. What you should have did from the get-go was ride on them other people, who was out there causing mischief. Then you see the other coming up there, his gun pointed down. And so that's my question too. Why every time where there's a police shooting, they always say a person had a gun? These people have guns and they're walking around with their guns, pointing a downward position. So this tells you that you don't automatically, a person is automatically doesn't pose a threat when they are possessing a fire like these individuals are.
All right, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more. I ain't gonna even say Cincinnati. It's Lincoln Heights.
Lincoln Heights. They ain't playing no games in Lincoln Heights. You see my brother with the big hammer too. You know what I'm saying? You see my brother back there in the gray. Hey, they came out like, yo, we ain't, this ain't that. This ain't that. We ready.
Yeah.
And like the lady said who burnt the flag, like, for this turf right here, we won't fight for it. And so, man, I had to play that. I had to revisit this one more time just to show the people expressing their Second Amendment right to bear arms and, protect themselves from clear and present danger. So shout out to the men and women of Lincoln Heights, and all the people who are willing to stand for something. As my man Malcolm says, a man who stands for nothing will fall for anything. So, glad to see these young brothers and sisters and, elders coming out, even the elders, bringing the faith out, making sure that, we once again wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against wickedness in high places, against rulers of the darkness. So a lot of these things we face are spiritual, but sometimes, like David in the life, you got to have a sword. You got to have a sword. You got to have your 5 smooth stones. You never know when you got to slay a giant. That's in the physical and the spiritual. So y'all take that with what you will. But you see the number 919-587-7782. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and blessings.